West Coyote Hills has got a long history, actually predates civilization. It's been known as a gathering place for Native American Indians. Then the settlers came in. When Fullerton was established, it was a big cattle grazing as well as sheep herding area. And then oil was discovered at the turn of the century. And that's when Standard Oil of California, now known as Chevron, purchased the property.
The West Coyote Hills is an area in northwest Fullerton that covers an area of both land that is owned by Pacific Coast Homes, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of the oil and gas arm of Chevron. And that's 510 acres. There's also an area that's 73 acres. That's the Robert E. Ward Nature Preserve that is wholly owned by the city.
I sort of got the idea at that time, you know, some of this ought to be saved.
A lot of the community is behind preserving or saving it as an educational resource, as a recreational resource, as a place to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life, to get out here where it's quiet, energizing, refreshing for hikers, bikers, equestrians to use the trails.
Open space is something that is valuable in and of itself, and that people would prefer to live in an area that has open space areas.
A plan for 760 single-family homes on 510 acres at a density of about 1.5 homes per gross acre. Along with that, over half the property was proposed to be preserved in perpetuity, about 283 of our 510 acres, and then 10 miles of trails, 5 high points preserved with trails leading up to those. We're calling those Key Vista points, as well as opening up Robert Ward Nature Preserve, a 72-acre preserve owned by the city since the 70s, along with an educational center.
Even if they preserved 4 or 5 out of the 5 or 6 highest points, your views of distant areas, north, south, east, and west, which are great, would be restricted to kind of those highest points. And anywhere else that you would travel along the trails, you would be within just a few hundred feet of other homes, and your views, while it might be of a distance, would also be of rooftops.
Cities that do have, you know, reasonable amounts of open space are, generally speaking, healthier and more desirable places to live.
Homes would be clustered in areas to preserve as much open space as possible.
Who from outside Fullerton and the community, as well as inside, would want to come up here for the 760 homes other than the residents?
The decision is what it is, and we're looking at our next steps, if any.
My own wish is that it would be a wake-up call to Pacific Coast Homes and Chevron to say, look, hey, our proposal, if maybe that was their best proposal for the amount of profit that they could get versus how much they would have to pay to put in the homes, develop the homes, sell the homes, that maybe it was a call that they may not be able to do that.
We really don't have a definitive plan moving forward.
Chevron and Pacific Coast Homes might come back for with another proposal for development.
Land does not go away, so we are the owner of this property, and we are looking at different alternatives available to us to enjoy the use of our property. We do believe that this is fundamentally a property rights issue.